When the world gave them setbacks, science gave them bounce backs. And when your vet delivered life-altering news, science delivered life-changing nutrition. Hill's Prescription Diet. Science did that.
Doing today. I hope you're doing well. It's been a little bit of a day. But it's okay. We are here, we are queer, and we are living our lives. If it makes anyone feel better, I got my first mask haircut and I'm really happy about it. Oh my god. Congratulations. Oh my god, I realized how short. Well, do you support them? What do I support? Hello. Hi again, it's me. Hi, how you doing today? Hello, everyone. How are you? We're gonna be starting in about 5 minutes. I want to see something real quick. Hold on one sec. I want to see if the chat works. Okay, so we tried to get the chat right here. It's not working. That's so annoying. We were trying to figure it out, and I don't think we could. Because this is from Stream Elements. The new look is Stream Elements. We're gonna have to figure something else out. I was asking someone else that. Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry, Lynn, I wasn't talking about you. It's all good. But yeah, no, I've had a little bit of a day, but it's okay. I'm here. It's mostly because I am kind of a, hi! Thank you, Riley. Can't stick around because I'm working, but wanted to drop this per usual. I appreciate you so much. Still after 12 hours. Oh my god. 12 hours. Are you using Streamlabs or OBS Studio? I'm using OBS and it's Stream Elements. And my roommate was trying to figure out how to get the chat here. And we used something. I can't remember what we used. I am not tech savvy, which is why I had her do it. But apparently it's not working, which is aggravating, and it's making my autism go a little bit. So I promise I'm not in a mood because of y'all, and I genuinely do want to be streaming. You can create a new overlay in Stream Elements and place it here. That's what we did. We did do that, and I don't know why it's not motherfucking working. I'm trying so hard not to be a bitch right now. Because it's genuinely, like, annoying the hell out of me. All you can do is tell them you support them and you'll be there. Hell yeah. Yeah, no. I'm just a little annoyed, but it's okay. Honestly, can you make an A-spec phrase/words? You should start using video. You know what? I'll put that in the suggestion box and, like, the list of videos that I could definitely make. Or I could use it for a stream as well. There's some video ideas that I think might work better for stream personally. But yeah. Oh, I didn't realize I was still on that. But yeah, no, I promise y'all, I'm gonna try not to be cranky. Because I was so excited with how it looked last time. I love the new stuff. It's just, I haven't had time to like really, yeah, no. That's annoying me that that's not working. But like I said, I'm not gonna let it mean that I'm gonna have a bad stream. I want to make sure that y'all have a good time and not have my fucking autistic ass be a perfectionist. And it's okay, and we'll figure it out. And this is only my second stream with this, so it's okay if there's some like a little kinks right now, but it's okay. Hello everyone, welcome to this stream. Today we're gonna be talking about trans coming outs, and I'm gonna be reacting to the lovely Alice in Wonderland. I absolutely love her. Hello everyone coming into stream. How are we today? I know that a lot of you watch her. I watch her relatively inconsistently, but you're here. It's okay. We haven't started yet. Technically, you are right on time. Just ignore my messages. Sorry that I'm talking to someone about their friend. It's all good. I'm a few moments late. No. As in Alice in Wonder. Yeah, we're gonna be reacting to her today because I absolutely adore her. She came out about a week ago with how she came out as trans. I have not seen this video. Like I said, I watch her periodically. I love her content. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. No! So yeah, we're gonna be reacting to her today. I'm gonna have the chat up here so I can see everyone. There should be a chat in my reaction stream, but it's fine. It's not. We're gonna work on this. It's only my second stream with stream elements, so I'm gonna try really hard not to be a little perfectionist, but it's okay. So we're gonna react to her, put my 2 cents in about Alice is amazing. Right? I love her. She's so funny too, and her edits are like top tier. I wish I edit. Thank you for the 5, but also that comment is heartbreaking. My mom's best friend is in hospice dying from cancer, so I needed this today. I'm gonna cry. I'm so sorry. I'm not the greatest when it comes to death, but I am sorry to hear that, and I hope that your mom's okay. I hope that you're okay, and I hope that your mom's friend is okay. I'm so sorry. I will try my best to be a little positive light in your day. But yeah, I appreciate the 5. Thank you so much. I am very, very sorry to hear that. Yeah. I'm gonna start the video now. I'm really bad at transitioning from like bad news. I apologize. But I am genuinely very sorry to hear that. Let's get into the video.
Balor! How's it going, guys and me pals? I'm Alice from Wonder1and, your favourite Kiwi trans girl, and I think it's fair to say that most of us here have some level of familiarity with the idea of coming out. Whether you're a trans veteran and you came out 10 years ago, or you're a trans egg and you're just thinking about the possibility for the first time.
I love her edits, y'all. I know, I think she does it all by herself, but I'm just like, I want her to edit my fucking videos so bad.
Universally, we can all agree that it's a pretty terrifying experience. It takes bravery, it takes courage, it's almost certainly going to change the direction of your life. If you're lucky like me, you've surrounded yourself with good people, and hopefully you'll get through all of this without any lasting trauma. However, I know that that's not the case for most people, and for those of you out there, I'm sending you love and hugs. It is for this reason that I thought I'd spread a little bit of hope and a fair few laughs out into the world by sharing with you my story. And
I love her. I love her.
show you that coming out is not all doom and gloom. Not always. Today, I'm going to tell you how I came out, because in several places it was actually quite hilarious. This one isn't going to be my usual kind of hyper-edited, crazy, fun, stupid video due to the nature of the topic, but I hope you'll still enjoy it. Let's get started! So to set the scene, I live in rural New Zealand, or semi-rural New Zealand. I live about 90 minutes away from Auckland's city centre. This means that...
Me too, girl!
But Donald Trump doesn't want to lead this country. He wants to rule this country. He wants...
Not the ads, but also I feel that with the cats. And also, I didn't realize she was from New Zealand. I thought she was Australian. That was me being horrendous. I started estrogen 3 weeks ago from today. Oh my god, happy estrogen. I almost said happy birthday. Happy estrogen anniversary. Congratulations. It wasn't a Trump ad. It was someone talking against Trump, I believe. It better have been.
Can you hear him?
Me too, girl.
Come on then. What do you want?
That's me every time I film.
So I live in rural New Zealand. This means I generally live in fairly conservative areas. My family's never been radically right-wing, but they have voted for conservative parties in New Zealand for as long as I can remember, as did most of my friends and their families growing up. This was definitely something that I had to take into consideration when I decided it was time to come out. So fair to say, I was pretty nervous. I realized I was trans in about March of 2020. I then did the operative thing and went into absolute denial for 6 months throughout COVID, and only started questioning myself again once it was September. After many, many intrusive thoughts and weird mental conversations, I decided that there was only one way to sort this.
Oh no.
I had to try it and see if I liked it, and
That's
see how
true.
people reacted. And
That's
it was just
true.
about at this time that Halloween was rolling around.
I definitely think that's the way to go when you're, like, trying to figure out your gender identity. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely am of the opinion of, you might as well try it. You might as well see. I came out as non-binary on my 15th birthday over a year ago. My mom isn't supportive, and I regret it. My B-day was last month, and to be honest, I didn't celebrate much, and have become a little sad. I'm so sorry. It's not okay that your mom isn't supportive, and I am sending you all the hugs and support, because it just, it's one of those things where if you're gonna have a kid, you have to, like, think that they might not always turn out the way you want them to be. My friends support me, though. Oh my god. Okay, good. At least you have your found family.
And lo and behold, some of my friends were having a costume party. I'm sure you can see where this is going. That's right! The first time I ever dressed feminine was for a joke at a Halloween costume party.
I feel like so many people do that, though.
What better way to do it?
Agreed, that's what I did.
It's a really long and really interesting and funny story in and of itself, and I think it deserves its own video. But suffice to say, I dressed up as a girl for my Halloween party, and I realized, yeah, this is for me. And it was time for me to go and start telling people. Of course, at the Halloween party, I played it all off as a joke, so that wasn't really any pressure. So really, the first person I came out to was my sister, because she helped me put makeup on when I went to the costume party. And my sister's super liberal. You know, she works in education, she's educated, she went to university and shit like that. And so she was okay with it. She doesn't really care about anyone but herself, so it was water off a duck's back. I think
It
the
really
next
be
people
like
I
that
told were quite
sometimes.
funny. because it was my main friend group, my high school friend group. There was a group of 4 of us in high school. We were all 4 boys, and now, at that time, it was no longer 4 boys. It was now 3 boys and 1 girl. Because one of my lovely friends had transitioned a few years earlier. And I just remember going into our Discord and being like, yeah. So it turns out our friend group is 50% trans.
Hey, yo!
Like, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm a girl. Which was really...
I think that happens a lot. Like, I feel like a lot of queer people and trans people subconsciously find queer and trans people. So even if, like, you're not out yet, there's still, like, a vibe. You know what I mean? Literally, when you find the right people to be friends with, it matters so much. Yes! You should react to that video when it comes out. Maybe I will. She kind of supports me being a lesbian, but says homophobic things sometimes, so I'm kind of confused. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't get homophobia or transphobia, or like when people say like they're supportive but then actively go against it. It's really weird to me. What's the channel name? I'm going to send it to my friend that came out to me. It's my channel name or her channel name, because her channel name is Alice in Wonderland, but the L is a 1. How are you? I'm good. Yeah, thank you Baby Yoda.
Funny. And it became a future trend because 2 years later, the 3rd friend in the group became trans. So
It
now
be
our group
like
of
that!
high school boy friends is now a group of 3 trans girls and 1 guy. And he's a total bisexual mess. But he's not, I don't think he's ever going to become trans. My trans x-ray vision is telling me this with utter certainty. But yeah, you know, we already had a trans member in the group and we were all very left-wing, so again, no troubles there. That's about when I started coming out to a few of my wider friends. I remember this one that really makes me laugh. This good friend of mine from high school told him I was trans, you know, he was interested in what I looked like now, and I sent him a couple pics and he was like, damn, are you a virgin? 'Cause
Yeah.
if you are, you won't be in 6 months. I was like,
Oh,
I'll take it.
that's a good compliment. How does being gay or trans hurt you? For real? I don't.
It was obviously in a joking tone, but it was very friendly and very affirmative, so that was very kind. It just makes me laugh though. It also reminds me of the time another of my friends, this isn't really pertaining to coming out, but it's just a funny story and I'm telling it now, so you're gonna listen. Okay?
I love her.
Do as mommy tells you. I was
Hey,
having
yo.
beers with one of my best friends at some point, and I just remember him turning to me and being like, yeah, so I was hanging out with X and X from high school the other day, and you came up, and I was like, oh god, what do these fucking gym jockeys have to say about me? And he was like, yeah, so-and-so was like, would smash. And I'm
Hey,
like,
yo.
wow. Thanks for allowing me to be privy to the gym bro gossip. I was like, to be fair, I'd smash back. Dude's fit. Little bit of a cunt though. Anyway, we later matched on a dating site, which was interesting because he was in a committed relationship at the time.
Damn.
What a cunt. Anyway,
There we
the
go.
next people I came out to was, finally, my parents. Good old mom and pops. Conservative vote.
I do have to say, I think it is a good idea to come out to people that you know will be supportive first. So, like, if you do think your parents wouldn't necessarily be supportive, or if it's, like, a harmful environment, I don't know if I would necessarily recommend coming out. I think being around a small group of friends and them being supportive, or, like, if you have a queer group of friends, like I said, we tend to find each other by accident. I think it's a very, very good idea. I came out, oh god, I'm literally trying to remember, 2017, and it was to a smaller group of friends, so that was good, and like everyone used my name and my pronouns, and then eventually my job, so I used to work for Chick-fil-A. I know, cancel me. It's fine. I hate it too. But one of my shift leads, he heard one of my friends call me Lynn, and he was like, "Oh, why'd they call you that?" And I was just like, "Oh, that's, what I prefer to be called." And he literally got me my first name tag that said Lynn on it. And so I didn't really come out to him, but he was very supportive of me. That also was the time where I, like, had my hair dyed blue, and Chick-fil-A didn't let you have, like, unnatural hair color. But, he, like, apparently fought for me not to get fired, because he was like, Lynn's just expressing themselves. And I was like, thanks, but, so yeah, that was really nice. And then I had an unsupportive boss at the time who was at a different job. I've normally worked 2 jobs my whole life, but because of her response, I didn't come out for a while to, like, anyone, but I was still going by Lynn. So, like, I don't know how my mom didn't know. And then it wasn't until 2020 when I was starting this channel that I fully came out as non-binary and as trans. So, like, from 2016, 2017 to 2020, my mom didn't know. But, like, I didn't know if she would be supportive or not. I mean, I figured she might be. She's definitely come a long way from when I came out. But I'll get into, like, that coming out story. When I came out to classmates from high school, I knew they would be molding me in their image, and they responded with, "Don't be confused," which was all I needed to hear to cut them out of my Oh, sorry, I took that the wrong way. Damn, but also good for you for getting rid of them. Alice in Wonderland shadow banned me, so I unsubscribed from her on both my channels. What happened? I don't mean to be nosy. I'm just a Pisces. I told that to my friend because, for example, I'm a trans man and my friend's mom says he or she for me. Yeah. It's really, like, I recommend not coming out over text because I thought it was sending a text to my best friend and I accidentally sent it to a big group chat. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. I would have. Oh no.
Voters all their lives. And this was one I was really scared about. They never expressly said anything, anti-LGBTQ rhetoric, nothing like that, but they definitely had conservative views. My dad was raised as a Catholic, even though he's not anymore. And they're quite old-fashioned, married for 30 years. I was worried. I was definitely worried. So much so to the point that I started making preparations. I made sure that if I needed to, I had somewhere to sleep.
That's good,
that wasn't home. I took my car keys off of my parents' key rings without them noticing. Got all of my important stuff in one place, just in case I had to make a runner. It was scary. It was scary as fuck. And it took me like a week to actually break the news to them. I remember I'd keep going down, having a drink with them and talking, and I couldn't do it. I just kept chickening out. But eventually, I managed it, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I don't even remember really what I was saying, but it was something, obviously the whole, I think I want to be a girl, I think I'm trans, kind of spiel. And my mum, bless her cotton socks, was immediately like, gave me a hug, we'll support you.
This is gonna make me cry.
Which was a huge relief. My dad was in shock, he didn't say much.
You can, like, see her reliving it. This is gonna make me cry. 'Cause it's such a hard thing to do. I know when I told my mom, it was in a car, my sibling was there, or I think, honestly, I think I blocked it out too. Hello, anyone who's coming in. Yeah, I kind of don't remember what I said either. It's very, like, you kind of blank out and, like, check out of, like, those kind of hard conversations. So, like, I can understand why she, is looking the way she does. I don't know if she still talks to her dad, so I'm kind of interested to see what her dad has to say.
My mum was like,
I'm Greg.
I'm
No!
Ben, and we're the founders of Magic Spirit.
No!
We grew up loving the series.
interestingly enough, she was like, you know what? Thank God. Because we knew something was off and we were worried you were going to commit suicide. So that's how I came out to my parents.
Oof.
I made sure, with everyone important in my life, I made sure I came out in person. I think that's so important. I do look at, trans communities and see screenshots of people coming out over text, and I do honestly cringe a little bit. I genuinely think, if your family's not like alt-right, kill the gays, whatnot, if they're not like that, I think you should do them the honor of telling them in person, because it's a conversation that should be had face to face, and it's a lot of, I can't even clarify. I'm not judging you if you don't do this. I want to make that clear, but I just think it shows a lot of respect that you care about them enough to give them this huge news in person, because yeah, look, no one's died. It's not equivalent to that or anything, but it would be naive to look at these situations and think that they don't affect your parents who have raised you for 18 years. They know you for longer than you have conscious memory. This is a huge change for them, and whether or not they are progressive, it's an adjustment period, and it is a shock. It is a shock.
I also, like she said, as long as they're not going to physically hurt you, I do think those conversations are something that needs to be done in person, just because it's easier to connect with someone when you're doing it face to face. You know what I mean? It's easier for them to see that's who you are. It's easier for you to hear their tones and see their, like, facial reaction. Like, maybe it's just because, again, I'm autistic, but, like, and also about, respect and everything as well. And it is important, I think, for your family to know who you are. You know what I mean? I think that's, I don't know.
Especially if, you had a tight father-son bond like I had with my dad. If someone I cared about passed away, I would want someone I trust and someone I know to deliver that news to me, rather than a random cop on the street or someone's telling me over text. And I'm not in any way equating coming out as trans to someone dying. It's nothing like that. I'm just trying to make a comparison, I guess. I guess in summary, I'm really proud I came out to my family in person. It was a hell of an adjustment period, and it was pretty scary. They dealt with it in their own little ways. My mum was pretty much fine off the bat. She had a lot of questions. She was very, very stressful on the, are you sure mindset, but, we eventually got past that.
My mom did something similar. Well, because I came out as non-binary to her and not trans, because at that time I didn't necessarily, like, identify with the word trans in the way that I do now. But I did tell her, I was like, I want, top surgery and everything. And I just, I remember her being like, well, these are all the issues you can have if you have a double mastectomy and blah, blah, blah. And she has had a friend who had had breast cancer and had to have an operation, and that operation affected her like long term. And so I was just like, Mom, please. It kind of felt like her being like, I don't want you to like mutilate yourself, or like, I don't want you to have like an unnecessary surgery. But I'm just like, for me, it is necessary. I've been literally telling you how much I hate these things for like as soon as I had them. Like, it's, yeah, one of my sisters is still saying, don't do anything permanent in case you change your mind. I've been out to them for 3.5 years. Yeah, no, it's wild to me that like cis people will do all of these cosmetic things and no one bats an eye, but as soon as a trans person, it's like, oh my god, this is permanent, this is irreversible, like you're gonna change your mind and you're gonna, you know what I mean? When the detransition the detransition rate is already 1%, I believe, and a lot of that is because of different reasons and not because they're not trans. Obviously, there are detransitioners who detransition because they're not trans, but there are detransitioners who detransition because of social things, because of family not being supportive, because of lack of access to medical care, for different reactions from being on hormones, and it's just not vibing, you know what I mean? So, like, it's still a really low regret rate for gender affirming care that trans people have.
My dad, honestly, such a sweetheart. He was really shocked at first. You know, we had a really great father-son bond, and it was really important to him. He liked having a firstborn son, and I was a little bit worried about that. He went off and, like the next day or something, he went off and he disappeared for a couple of days, which was a little bit upsetting for me, for sure, but while he was away, he sent me an email, and it was really sweet, and it made me feel really sad, because he was
Aww.
like, you know, he never showed any judgment. He was like, I'm just really sorry that I made you go and play sports and get into cars and stuff like that. And it was like, no, I love those things, and I love doing those things with you. And
She's gonna make me
tearing up
cry!
at the thought, but, you know, I made it clear to him that my past self wasn't dying. I didn't want to turn my back on it. The memories we shared will be shared between us forever, and nothing's ever gonna change that. It's just a new beginning. And what's to say that, you know...
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Yeah. I definitely think that it can take people who've known you longer a little bit more time to understand or, like, come to terms with it. And it sounds like her dad was regretting, like, forcing or feeling like he forced her into, like, stereotypical, like, boy things. But, like, that was still something they shared together. And God, it's gonna make me cry. And like she said, it's not like the person that you were before is like dying or anything. I definitely feel like a lot of trans people, including myself, I definitely have tried to like distance myself from who I was when I was younger, just because there's so much pain from it that I didn't know why I was feeling the way that I was, and why I was so disassociated from my body, and why I never felt comfortable, and I never connected with myself. And so like I've had to do the work to be like, no, the person that I was got me here, and it wasn't their fault. They just didn't know. And I used to, like, hate who I was. And now I've come more to terms with it. Thank you, therapy. It's still not something I like to think about. I don't like thinking about my childhood. I wish I could have a hug. Can we all just have, like, a group hug? Like, hi, I can't stay at all, but I just wanted to say hi and that you're amazing. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you so much. I had a similar experience where my mom thought I was really gender fluid. Virtual group hug, let's go. I used to hate what I was. I'm still going through that. It's such a... Because, like, when I think back on... Here, I'm, like, having a whole ass conversation. I'm gonna go here. Because when I think about, like... Also, ignore my laundry again. I promise I'll do it. Because when I think about it, I was so... I'm a very performative person. I was a very loud, attention-seeking child. But I also did a lot of that and, like, was very out there because I just was never comfortable. And I thought, at least, if I was loud enough, people wouldn't really question me. People would like me. People wouldn't, oh my god, see that I was different from them. In both, like, my sexuality and gender. And so and also, like, when I was younger, oh my god, I'm actually crying. When I was younger, I did, for a time, hyper feminize myself because I so wanted to fit in. I remember distinctly a friend of mine, I think I was 16 or 17, and I was wearing just baggy clothes, baggy shorts. He looked at me, he was just like, you know, Lynn, you look like a boy. And I got really happy, and then I got really fucking scared. Because I was like, how does he, like, know that? No one's supposed to know that that's a feeling that I have had. And so it was like this thing that I wanted no one else to see in me, even though, again, like, oh my god, a friend of mine, I love her, shout out Alex, I love you, Bibi. I know you're not watching, but, like, I love this bitch. The very first anime I ever watched was Oran High, and she was like, Lynn, you're the girl in this, you're the girl. And, like, oh god, I can't remember the character's name, but, like, she's very, like, mask. And I'm just like, oh no. She clocked that shit. Alex clocked it for sure, which I found very, very funny. And so I literally told her, I think, like, when I came out as non-binary and everything, I was like, you clocked it. Like, you literally clocked it when I was little. Like, when we were younger, how in the hell did you do that? And she was just like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. I got my last hug from a teacher who saw I was crying because of one of Lynn's videos. Oh my god, no. I'm so sorry I made you cry. I don't remember much of my childhood. Yeah. It's a very, very, unfortunately, a common thing, especially when you're trans, when you're queer, to block that out. Excuse me? I had a very unique family structure that shaped me. My father murder-suicide? Oh no. I don't know if I can read that on stream without getting shut down, but oh my god, I'm so sorry. Y'all, I am so sorry. Same, I have a pretty solid block on everything between ages 5 and 14, yeah. I'm just thankful I am who I am to share my life experiences and bring hope to others. That's gonna make me cry. Y'all! Are we just crying this stream? Is that what this stream is? I'm okay with that. But I am so sorry. And the fact that you have a positive attitude, you're a better person than I am. Holy shit. Yeah, this is a crying stream. I didn't think it would be. I didn't think it would be a crying stream, y'all. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back to Alice real quick.
The future of me and my transition is not going to be better than what I had before. Who's to say that this isn't going to be even more amazing somehow? Who's to say that we're not going to have more fun? You know, this is what we make it.
True.
And I told him all that, and we've been pretty sweet ever since. And my relationship with my parents is better than it's ever been. You know? So I'm very lucky to have supporting, accepting parents.
To say
no!
I love this job is an understatement.
I've been on the data annotation platform for about 1.5 years now, and it's honestly...
And that's the story of how I came out to my parents. Now, I have one last story for you, and then I'm done for today. It's the story of how I came out to my best friend.
Aww.
Now, my best friend hasn't featured on this channel. I don't think he ever will. But he's very important to me. We've been through thick and thin, you know.
Oh no.
And he's
I'm
a dad
scared.
now. He's one of the people I respect most in my life. I think he's the most human person I know, because to me the most human thing imaginable is to have a set of beliefs, believe in them solidly, but then if you encounter new information, be willing and open to look into that information and reassess your own beliefs. And
I believe it. Yeah.
he is that to a T. It's not really my place to tell you about all this, so I won't go super into detail. But he was raised super Christian, very anti-LGBT. His brother came out as gay. It was a struggle, but you know, he accepted it and he became a much better person because of it. And so by the time I realized I was trans, we were out for drinks. We used to just sort of drive around the coast and have a few beers in a few places. And so I pulled him up to a spot on the rocks. We were having a beer, looking out at the harbour, the horizon, and, you know, I told him, I think I'm transgender. And he had nothing to say except, I don't care, I love you.
Stop!
And so...
Ugh! Yeah, this is a crying stream, y'all. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. It's not that hard to be a kind person. It's not that hard to be an accepting person. Like, the fact that I'm crying about this, because there are people in this world who hate trans people and non-binary people so much that we're fucking scared to come out. That we're fucking scared to lose our lives, to lose our homes, to get killed. Like, it should be like this all the fucking time. Oh, okay.
I'm pretty pleased I'm around good people.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry that not all of you can have experiences like this. I'm so sorry that some of you don't feel that kind of support that I was extremely lucky to feel. I don't have much else to say. I hope you enjoyed my stories. This is a very personal video for me. Thanks for watching.
Oh my god, I love her. Ugh. I did not mean for this to turn into a crying stream whatsoever. Oh my god, y'all. Just joining. Hi. Bro, this is making me cry, right? Like, hello? How can people hate someone just for wanting to be happy? Literally. Literally. Tons and tons of hugs for all. Honest to fucking God, y'all. I gave my mother credit. She's trying. She's 94. And while she had this on TV, never imagined it would be someone she knew, let alone her child. Yeah. How long is this video? It just finished. We're all done. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, y'all. Hug set. Everyone, group hug. 'Cause, listen, coming out is such a powerful thing. Especially in this world right now. Coming out and being out as trans specifically, whether that's binary trans, non-binary, gender fluid, agender, bigender, agender, any gender that isn't cis, it's literally an act of love for yourself, and it's an act of strength that you know who you are, and you know that this world cannot beat you down. Crying Fest 2025. Like, group hug and bring your favorite plushie. Wait, where is my favorite plushie? Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Let me ignore. Aw. Okay, I do not have my shark plushie in this room. So we have Stitch right now. We got Stitch. Oh my god. I did not think I would be crying at a coming out video. Cause like I've made coming out videos, but like, oh my god. Normalize adults having plushie on their bed. Listen, I have crystals on my bed too. I sleep with crystals underneath my pillow. But yeah, y'all. Oh my goodness. I did not expect this. I'm still questioning, haven't had any friends in a long time. When I do find people to socialize with IRL, I'm hoping that will put pressure on things and can help me sort things out. It's I don't want you to feel pressure though. But like being around people can help you. Are you okay? Please be strong. You're beautiful and amazing. You helped me figure out my identity. Thank you so much. If I had money, I'd donate. It's okay. It's okay. I think it's been a year and a half since I came out. Hell yeah. I knew I'd be crying, just didn't think I would want to go into the void of my mind again, lol. I'm so sorry. Why do all of us trans people like sharks? Sharks, not sharks. Oh my god. Sharks. It's literally on my roommate's bed. Cause I don't know why I keep Mr. Sharky over there. I have a stuffy and I'm 17. Listen. They are, I like sleeping with them. Sharks are so cute. They are peak. Everyone should have a favorite stuffed animal. Yes. Thank you for being one of the people that have posted their experience that can help those questioning and searching for similar experiences. Y'all. Ugh. Oh, you have a bat plushie? That's so cute. I came out as non-binary almost 2 years ago. Hell yeah. Right, so much respect for you for that. Listen, like, I didn't have that when I was younger, you know? Like, I didn't have trans representation. I didn't have non-binary representation. That wasn't, like, a thing. I vaguely remember hearing about trans people on Tumblr. It wasn't something that I super knew about until, like, the very first time I heard of a trans person that I remember, I was in London visiting a friend of mine when I was 14, and I was on the tube, and I had a newspaper, and I don't fucking know why. It was just there. And I was reading an article about a trans girl who was transitioning, and my first thought was, didn't know someone could do that. And then the second one was, I shouldn't be looking at this. She's ridiculous for, like, doing it. Like, I was transphobic. Like, because I was so mad. Like, I remember being pissed off that she could do that. Because I didn't think I could. You know what I mean? Yeah, the one time state testing has been useful. It made me realize how dysphoric I am because I was bored waiting for everyone else to finish. Oh my god, no. You really are amazing, Lynn. You're literally like showing people that you can be a successful person in life and be... You think I'm successful? Oh my god, thank you. And be queer and giving so many people resources to help them find themselves. Y'all are going to make me cry. You're gonna make me cry. I came out once by accident. I know you did. I know, Ellis. Everyone say hi to Ellis. That's my sibling, right? Yeah, there's our smudgy bear. If y'all see Ellis's comment, that's our old cat. I love her. If you were a color, what color would you be? Ellis, what color would I be? Lynn, can we make a stream dedicated to validating you? Listen. Y'all would just feed my already big ego. A lime green? Hello? Okay, I'm blocking you. Bye. No. In what world? Y'all are about to see me fight this bitch. Dude, in what world am I a lime green? I like to think of myself as a nice sky blue. By the way, this Friday I have another appointment to see if I can get on HRT this week. Yay! We need a stream dedicated to wholesomeness and happiness. We do. Bright, happy, a little soothing color. I love okay, listen. I'm not trying to hate. You just know I love blue. Like more blue than green, but still a hint of green. I would be a rainbow or a purple color. Hell yeah. Gift validated nerd. No, you. Thank you. Riley. You're too good to me. Oh my god. Yes, I love sky blue. I gotta go keep being awesome. Lynn, have a great week. Okay, y'all, question. I have been thinking about streaming another day during the week. Because now that my stream looks good and the camera looks good, I'm just like, I think I want to stream more, but I don't know, like, what I want to stream, you know? So I'm thinking about doing, like, a just chat stream and then, like, a reaction stream. And also, I've been thinking, answer is 42. You do love blue, maybe more of a blue-green, but I was thinking of how bright leaves get when the sun goes... Okay, now, okay, well, you know what? Okay, wait. But I do like nature. I do like my trees. So you're not wrong, Ellis. You're not wrong. Listen. I guess I am more of a green. Stop knowing me. You big. I've been on HRT for 8+ months. Yay. Okay, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I have been thinking about going on low-dose tea, and I don't know if I want to document it or not. I'm looking into it. Because, like, I don't like change, like, as a person. Like, I'm very resilient to change, but I also know that, like, being on testosterone would make me happier. So I'm thinking about low-dose tea and then pairing that with finasteride just because I want the changes to be a little bit slower And also, I am horrified of hair loss, even though on my dad's side, I mean, my dad has a full head of hair, and, like, my mom's side of the family is the one that loses their hair. So, yeah, you should document it. We'd love to see the progress. Document it, please, if you're comfortable, of course. I feel like you should, not everyone being like, document it, y'all. I don't know if I would, like, I could get a wig. I could get a wig. You're not wrong. I definitely, I don't think I would tell y'all at first that I, like, started tea. Like, I would definitely want to be like, oh, or, like, I'd want to see if y'all, like, noticed it and call me out. I regret not documenting some of my changes. That's valid. Just do it if you feel it will help. Don't feel pressure to document it. Bringing up the mood by arguing about colors, as we should. There are hair growth supplements. There are. You are all my YouTube community on this channel. Oh, let alone all of my past channels. I don't document it. You could get wigs and not tell someone and wear different ones each day until someone asks. I mean, yeah. I mean, I wanna... Oh, God. I've been wanting to cut my hair so bad. Okay, hear me out. Lynn is a rainbow. Tell me why I'm a rainbow, though. I wanna know. I wanna know. I do regret not privately documenting my changes to have them to reveal now I'm fully comfortable 24/7 as a woman. Yes! Yes! Starting E, nixed my regular panic attacks. Oh my god, so I took that as a positive. And as Alice said, you don't know until you try, so it's entirely your choice, no pressure. Well, that's my thing. Because, like, I know for a fact, because I am non-binary, I'm not going to be on hormones forever. Like, I know that. However, I do want, like, subtle changes. You know what I mean? Like, my face, right? I want it a little bit more with, like, the fat distribution. I want a little bit of the hair. You know what I mean? I want the voice. I want the muscles. Like, I want to look more, like, I want someone to look at me and, like, not know. You know? That's the goal. It's your personality for sure. You don't align with one color. You have a very vibrant person. Thank you. My therapist is literally like, Lynn, you are one of the most passionate people I know. And I was like, you're literally just saying that. And they looked at me, they were like, no, you get enthusiastic when you talk. And I'm like, wait, bitch, thanks, but also, no. It's fine, just be comfortable with things, and if it takes you a bit to talk about things or show your experience, it could work. People don't want to rush you, and they're fine with waiting. Yeah, since transitioning, my background, stress, and social anxiety has dropped dramatically from what they were a couple years ago. That's the thing. I'm just like, I really feel like being on hormones might ground me in my, like, I don't think I would disassociate as much. It felt wonderful when I first reached the stage of going out in public and cashiers were uncertain of whether to sir or ma'am me. Hell yeah. That's me when someone says a good thing about me. One color is for nerds. We live in motherfucking palettes. Yes. I have weird dysphoria. AFAB, NB, and I have chest dysphoria, hair dysphoria, muscle dysphoria, hip dysphoria. I have head dysphoria. I have hand dysphoria. I feel like, I don't know. My head's really small. So I feel like that's like a giveaway. My HRT anniversary is officially next month. Yay! Congratulations. But yeah, That is something I've been thinking about a whole lot more recently. So yeah. Coming out, I'm so happy that we watched that video. We had a little cry fest. We got Stitch out. I get gender envy from androgynous people. Like, give me what you have, but also, like, feminine clothing. Yeah. Thank you, River. Thank you. Lynn, you're gonna take a break from YouTube and come back buff. Listen, y'all. When I tell you all, I've been working out consistently for like a month and a half. So one of my coworkers has a gorgeous German Shepherd. And I could not pick her up to save the life of me. Oh, on Monday? No. Last Monday. Or at some point. Wait. Friday. It was Friday. Last Friday, I picked this dog up. I almost tipped back because of how easily I picked her up. So I'm just like, if I'm on creatine and testosterone, I'm about to get jacked. Like, I'm gonna look so good. Yeah. I just want my jawline. Thank you. I'm tired. Please go sleep. I hope your mom's friend, it feels better. And I hope you and your mom and your family and everything is okay. Lynn the bodybuilder. Yeah. For people worried about social transitioning, most people are just not that observant and they don't care. In brief exchanges, they will usually take you as how you dress, not question. Yeah, that's very true. That is me once I move out of my mom's house. I hated being questioned, so I didn't do anything. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, that's very true though. I also like am wanting, like, I want to be like one of those non-binary people with like long hair, because like I love an androgynous person with like long hair. Mwah. I really wish there was more info out there about non-standard HRT regimens. Like, I'm considered taking E without a T blocker, but I don't know what to expect from it. That's valid. Like, that, I think that, like, that's one of the reasons why I want, like, finasteride too, because it's, it blocks something. So, like, the changes aren't going to be as fast. So I'm not going to get, like, because I don't want to look like a man. And I don't want to look like a woman. Like, being non-binary is, like, ugh. You know what I mean? You know? So, like, that's another reason why I think I want to, like, document if I end up going on, like, low-dose tea with finasteride, because I don't think it's... There are people who talk about it, but I don't think they, like, show the progression as much. Or, like, they don't talk about, like, the slow changes or, like, the over time stuff. I don't know. But I definitely, like, agree with you that there aren't more... There's a very binary way of how transitioning has been portrayed. You know what I mean? I'm AFAB, and I have more bottom dysphoria. Like, I like being femme, but I just don't like what I was born with. Yeah, that's true. I wish to keep my curly hair, but I also like... Jesus. Even when I was presenting male, I always had hair past my shoulders in my 30s. I had a ponytail down to my belt. Damn, androgynous haircuts, as in shorter haircuts. I might end up keeping long hair. Well, that's the thing. Like, there's so many, like, you have an idea of, like, what non-binary looks like. Non-binary can look like anything, which is why I get so pissed off. Because I'm like, this shouldn't be an indicator of my fucking gender. And yet somehow it is. I think I might have to leave. I'm really dizzy and tired and I don't... Oh, no. If you are dizzy, please go to sleep. I'm going to be getting off soon anyway. Have you considered going on and off tea? That is something that I honestly am planning on doing. So, like, I really like people, like, from what I've seen online, when they do, like, I've been on tea for, like, a year and they go through, like, the months. I like to change it, like, the perfect timing is, like, 6 months. Like, I love the changes that people have at, like, 6 months. I'm like, that's what I want. I want exactly that. Chest and arms, and I feel more, I don't know, a beautiful fuzzy woman with a chest and fur happen to have chest. Got you. But I feel, it's not dramatic. You're definitely not dramatic. I have heard of topical testosterone, which is supposed to apply only to certain areas. I'm trans femme. Oh, okay. I mean, I know that there's a gel. I know that there's the shot. So I don't know. Are you doing shots or gel? That I don't know. Depending on the face shape, some women look really cute with short. That is very true. Hey, just saw the title and wanted to drop in and congrats from a bi guy. Hi. We finished the video already. I'm so sorry. And I'm going to be getting off soon. But thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. We were talking about coming out as trans. Your video about demisexuality made me find out more about myself. Thanks. Of course. I feel like more people need to hear about, like, the smaller aspects of the asexual community. There is a gel and I've seen a video about it. There are definitely videos out there. I think they're mainly on transgender TikTok compilations and whatnot. Definitely. I mean, how I found out about finasteride was literally on TikTok. And as soon as I found out about that, that same, like, day or week, or, like, within a few days, I was talking to my therapist. I was like, oh my God, I think I want to go on testosterone. Like, and that was a year ago. But because I did my top surgery consultation and he was like, you're not on T or whatever, like, wait, I don't have the money for top surgery right now. Like, I'm just gonna get on T, get that body, and then hopefully have a good enough development underneath that'll make top surgery easier. That's the plan. I legitimately thought I was asexual for the longest time until I had feelings for one of my friends. Yeah, it really do be like that, though. Okay, it is 9. I am tired. I just want to say thank you all for being here. I did not mean for it to be a sad stream whatsoever. Wait, are you still trying to figure out what color Lynn would be? No. We already know. I'm just a rainbow, apparently. Oh, we're done. Yes. I have stuff I have to do. I actually have to edit the video for tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Which is why I'm cutting this short, unfortunately. This week, am going to figure out what's the other day that I want to stream, and then I'll figure out which day I want to be just chat, and then which day I want to be, like, reactions to, like, stuff in the community and all of that. So that's gonna be fun. Watch out for that. Thank you all for being here. I actually reached, hold on one sec. I reached 70 people for the very first time in my life. 70 of you were in here, which is wild behavior. One of my goals for stream is by the end of April to have 100 people in stream every single time I stream. So the fact that we got 70 at one point, like, it makes me so happy. But yeah, thank you all so much. Thank you to anyone who supported. You're always always appreciated. I never take donations for granted. Thank you so much. It helps support this channel. It helps support me in making this for all of you and hopefully becoming a full-time content creator relatively soon. Have a good night. Peace and love. A goodbye.